Hello everybody and welcome to the United Nations. I regret that I cannot be with you in person today, but I'm proud to say that my office has supported the International Young Leaders Assembly since its early days, and I have had myself the privilege of meeting and engaging with many of you in the past. It's always inspiring to see so many young people, thousands in today's case, gathered at the United Nations to discuss and develop solutions to some of the world's biggest challenges. You are demonstrating that young people do not just talk, they act. Today's generation of young people is the largest the world has ever known, a generation that is constantly embodying what the theme of this assembly is all about: moral and innovative leadership, vision, service, and entrepreneurship. A generation of young scientists, young innovators, young entrepreneurs, young artists, and the list goes on and on of what this generation of young people are capable of doing. We all know that the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development comes down to how we are going to engage young people in its implementation and to ensure that young people are able to transform this agenda to reality. This time last year, we committed to end extreme poverty, combat climate change, and reduce inequalities by 2030. Now we must deliver together. As active drivers of change in your communities, organizations, companies, youth have the capacity to help bring the 2030 agenda from a vision for the future to a reality that we will live it just in 15 years from now. Now, the challenge here that we have maybe 17 goals to be achieved in 15 years, and we have absolutely no time to waste. We need to come together and to discuss how young people can translate this vision by getting more youth involved, allowing for more opportunities for young people to realize the Agenda 2030. Young people face setbacks in many situations. Their voices are often missing or unheard. But this is exactly why an assembly like yours is so important. It gives young people a vehicle to join the conversation and solve the problems. Here at the United Nations, we are also working hard to open up more venues for youth participation and to give young people a seat at the decision-making table. Thank you again for coming together and for making sure that your assembly is fully aligned with the vision of the United Nations for eradicating extreme poverty, reversing climate change, and ensuring that gender equality and jobs for all is the case as we move forward to implement the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Allow me as well to share my great admirations to the sponsors of this assembly and my colleagues in the Paraguayan mission who have been working on advancing youth issues in all means, and for all the organizers. And hope you are enjoying your tour and finding it very inspiring, very useful, and to learn more and to commit yourself to work with the United Nations. We're available in social media, available online. Follow us, engage with us, and let us know how we can work together to translate the outcomes of your assembly to concrete actions. The ball in your court now, we're throwing it at you, and I'm asking all of you to seize this opportunity and make sure that this assembly will live way beyond its days here to translate to concrete actions in your communities. The United Nations is with you in this mission, and we are very proud partners to the International Young Leaders Assembly. Thank you very much.